Hey guys, Oblivion903 here once again, and this is part 8 of my Destiny playthrough. In this video I'm starting the first mission on the moon. This one is called the Dark Beyond. It's a level 6 mission, however I'm only level 5, so I'm going to be keeping it on normal. So I'll be at a slight disadvantage, but so far so good. We've seemed to get through things quite easily. So I'm going to click launch and just dive right into this next mission. And it's pretty cool to say that we're progressing into the next part of the game. There's a few more worlds in this game that weren't in the beta. You only had the option of, I believe, the Earth and then this mission. So I think this is the last one that I'm sort of familiar with. So it's going to be interesting in the next few parts that the whole game is going to be completely new to me. But as I've said before, I'm not really too bothered because I've enjoyed playing the levels again. Absolutely fantastic. And I can't wait to see what the moon has to offer.
I used to look up here at night and wonder what the Hive were doing, but the only activity I could ever pick up was hazy, like it was blocked or buried.
Right, so here we are at the start of the mission now. Just going to start exploring a little bit. I gotta say, this looks pretty damn nice. I do like the sort of terrain and the sort of graphics and colour of this. It looks absolutely fantastic. But I got the first objective here to track the Guardian, which I believe is just over here. So I'm going to start heading towards that. And I just realised I don't think I equipped my machine gun, although I did not. There is something down the bottom highlighted in red. Whether that is it, I do not know, or how I equip it. Okay, that's how you dance. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's move on. Let's continue. I'm assuming there'll be a way you can equip that bottom gun.
Some of this equipment shows recent activity.
Right, so now I need to hack the colony equipment. So I'm just going to deploy the Ghost and let him do his thing there. No doubt there'll be some enemies that are going to come and attack us, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Alright. He was looking for the remains of an old colony base. Not too far. Maybe he's still there. Fallen. We're being hunted.
Right, so now I've got to kill the Fallen. It was expected, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. But as I said before, these guys are level 6, so things might be a little bit harder to what they have been previously. But I noticed I did just get sort of ambushed there. Was not expecting to see that guy behind me. So, got to be careful because these being high leveled enemies, these can really just cause a lot of damage really quickly. And yeah, I got to say, definitely not keen on this gun. I'm definitely going to be switching it out for the next mission. I completely forgot to do it last time. Right, so just going to pick up anything that these guys have dropped, if anything. Right, and we've still got the same objective to kill the Fallen, so I imagine some more are probably going to pop out any minute now. Just going to have to wait for them. I think they're starting to show up on the motion tracker. Here we go. Right, so my health's getting pretty low. I'm going to have to just fall back a second and just let that regenerate a bit. And then I'm going to go after these guys again. Right, I was trying to use my my smash move. I can't remember what it's called exactly. But I was trying to use that, but I don't think it was ready to use. So unfortunately that didn't go to plan. Not to worry, I'm just trying to take out this captain at the minute. But as you can see, my health is getting pretty damn beat up. Taking a lot of damage, so I just need to be really careful. But once I get him out of the way, things should be a bit better. There we go, that's him taken care of. I've got my supercharge now, which is what I thought I had before. But it does take a long time to generate. Right, it looks like there's going to be some more falling coming in any second on this ship. So I'm just going to wait for these guys. Hopefully nothing too hard. Oh, that wasn't fair. That wasn't good. Just going to hang back, let the health regenerate. And it's running to dregs, so they shouldn't be too bad. Right, it's a Vandal taken care of. Still a few more enemies in this area though, so I need to be careful. Right, so I've got a fusion rifle. I'd never actually tried this gun before. It doesn't seem too bad actually. Right, that's something I definitely have to keep in mind. It seems like a pretty decent gun. Just need to see if there's any more falling. There's some over here, so we'll take care of these. Right, it's taking care of the captain there with the supercharge move, and I absolutely hate those purple orb things that are there. These are a right pain to try and get rid of. But hopefully it looks like I've managed to get him down quite far quite quickly. I think I've sort of caught him at a good point where I wasn't being ambushed too much. There we go, taking care of that. That was actually a bit easier than I was anticipating it to be. But my health is low, just going to hang back a second, but I think we're about good in terms of enemies.
You can grab your sparrow now. We're linked.
Right, so there we go, now I can summon the sparrow. So I'm going to do it now. And now we need to find the colony base, so I'm just going to go this way. Right, there's an enemy on a sparrow here, which could cause us a few issues. Looks like I'm actually being killed, unfortunately, but I can't. Right, it's just going to respawn now. Unfortunately, that wasn't my intention, but these things happen. Not really much you can do about it. Just now I am going to try and just escape these guys as quick as I can. Right, thankfully looks like I've been able to escape the enemies there without too much trouble. I believe they are following me though, but they don't seem to be too much of a threat. I shouldn't have got off my sparrow the first time. But like I said before, not much you can do. These things do happen. Right, so now I'm in the Anchor of Light, and I'm starting to get close to the objective marker. And as you can see, there's quite a few enemies in this area, so I'm going to have to be careful. Just going to pick a good point just to get off the sparrow. And now I'm going to start proceeding to take out these enemies one by one. Start with this guy here. Right, thankfully hiding under there, the Vandal didn't start attacking me. It probably would have went completely wrong if it did. Thankfully that wasn't too bad. Got rid of that shank because they are a pain in the ass. There's a few enemies over here. Hopefully can maybe just escape them. I'm just going to go over here and try and get into this section where the objective marker is.
Looks like he set up camp here. Let's see what he left behind.
Right, so going to deploy a ghost once again and let him do his thing. There is a few enemies in this area. It looks like it's only dregs at the minute, which I'm not too worried about. The melee attacks seem to do pretty well with them. There we go, a couple of melee attacks, normally kills them. But right now I've got to find the temple. So I'm going to get into an area where I can summon the sparrow. Where's that? Yeah, it's quite far away. So I'm going to summon the sparrow. And I'm just going to avoid these enemies if possible. Although it looks like those guys did just destroy my sparrow, so it's going to be a few seconds before I can start using that again, just trying to get into a good area with it. Right, apparently we can't, so just have to do it the old-fashioned way. But anyway, it looks like we're about there anyway. I need to find the Guardian for the next objective.
Guardian down.
Right, it's going to deploy a ghost so we can revive this lost Guardian.
There's nothing left.
Not even the light. Where's this ghost? We may want to move back.
Right, so now we enter the darkness zone. This basically means if we die, we have to start this whole section again, which is a massive pain in the ass. But unfortunately not much I can do. And I'm being chased by a load of these thralls, which is not good. Got to say, that's pretty unfair. A massive disadvantage. These guys, they're not too powerful, but they do act in groups. And that really does put you at a disadvantage because you can take a lot of damage really, really quickly. And I've got to say, this gun does not really help the situation, as I'm not very good with it. But it looks like I've taken care of quite a few of them. I really need to just start getting some distance between me and them and start picking these guys off. Right, looks like my strategy is working for the minute. And picking off these acolytes now, which are a much tougher enemy than the thralls. However, not too bad. As long as they don't get too close and gang up on me, I should be okay. But I've got my supercharge now, which could come in handy. So I'm definitely going to keep in mind for any of the tougher enemies. Right, there's another thrall there. I managed to pick him off. There is a knight, I believe. Yeah, it is the knight. I'm going to be saving my supercharge for him. It should be able to pretty much take care of him in one go. But as you can see, sending pretty big cannonballs towards me, which basically aren't going to do me any favours. There's not really much else I can say about that one. But as long as I can keep some distance between me and him, I can sort of watch his movements and his shots, and I can dodge them without too much trouble. I think we're about fine now in terms of enemies. So if I can find him, which I believe is just over here, I can use my supercharge and hopefully... Yeah, oh, picked him up nearly. There we go, got rid of him. That is obviously the hardest enemy of that little section.
Inside.
So managed to get rid of him, and now I need to go find the ghost. Oh, there's a few more enemies here. I don't want to run into this too preemptively. There we go, got rid of them. And just going to be careful now, just in case any groups of enemies pop out, because this could go horribly wrong at any time. I absolutely hate the darkness zones. Right, so that's another tough enemy, this wizard, which is not good, as there's quite a lot of acolytes as well. And basically, his shield's just going to stay regenerated as long as I don't hit him, which isn't good, but if I can pick off these guys, then I should be sort of able to have a clean run at him, and I should be able to get his shield down, hopefully kill him. I just need to avoid his shots there, as you can see. If I hide sort of behind here, out of his way, it might not be too bad. This unfortunately looks like my supercharge is taking its time to come back up, because that would really sort us out. Right, this looks like it also works quite well. Right, not doing too bad against him actually. This gun worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. Right, pick up all this. And now I've got to find the ghost, which is just here. Yeah, going to revive the dead ghost. And that's completed the mission. That is the Dark Beyond completed. I got to say, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. Thankfully managed to get through that without too many hiccups.
Preparing to invade Earth. We need to stop them.
And I'm just going to have a quick look around just in these remaining 10 seconds or so. But it looks like we're pretty good. So that is the end of the mission, guys. Right, upgraded the pulse rifle ammo. Didn't do too bad. Didn't do too bad at all. Got a couple of rewards here. Got some new gauntlets. And got the Dead Ghost mission reward. So I'm just going to hold continue and just move on. Right, so I've got some upgrades I'm just going to quickly do. I believe anyway. Let's have a look. I think I'm definitely going to have to equip this. Definitely. I know it's a lot weaker, but I think it's going to work for me personally better. Looks like my machine gun is in the heavy weapon section, so I've got that as well, so I have to bear that in mind. Right, I'm just going to see what other upgrades I've got that I can do. I've got some more gauntlets here, which is going to help us out a bit. And the upgrade is actually for this bit there, the chest armor, which is the pulse rifle ammo that we just got. So I'm going to select that, and that increases the amount of pulse rifle ammunition that I can carry. And it looks like we're about good. So that concludes this video, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you check out part 9 where I'll be continuing the campaign. And I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Until then, bye for now.